Right, so what we're doing here is we are scraping with the what they call a grading bucket on this excavator, going down thin layer by thin layer into the Palaeo channel and see whether we can uncover any bone. And by going down literally centimetre by centimetre using this grading bucket, which has got no teeth on it, so it literally just scrapes off the sediment. When we see any sign of bone, we stop digging to stop any further damage or any problem with damaging the bone material in the ground. So as soon as we spotted something, we put a flag in the ground, and then that is the point where we start to excavate. So this is it looks like a sort of job that you think is going to be quite damaging, but in fact it's a way of speeding up what we're doing here, because this is effectively going to be a bit of a rescue dig, because after we've finished here the site will be backfilled, returned to a silt lagoon. So this is very much a more precise operation than you think. And so what I'm looking out for is any evidence of scraps of bone in the sediment, which I'm not seeing right now, but as soon as we touch something, then that becomes the point where we continue with our excavation. So we're just doing this very, very slowly, very methodically, and hopefully we'll uncover something that then can be excavated by the teams that are here on the site today. Once we've found the bone, then we'd literally do a much more forensic level of work to uncover material and to conserve it, so that when it's finally removed from the ground, it goes up and it has more conservation work done on it in the conservation zone. But as you can see, we're just going into a very fine layer of silt, and there's lots remains of fossilized, these are ice age mussel shells that were living in the bed of the river 214,000 years ago. And we're also hoping that what was mixed in with this sediment are the bones and teeth of the ice age mammals that were around at the time. So that is something that we're looking for when we're digging, because once we see these sorts of shells, we know that we're in what we call the mammaliferous channel deposits. So I won't dig more deeply than this now. He's going to move back and scrape back another area, so just to establish what's going on here, and that people can come in here and dig it more methodically with trowels, just like archaeologists.